Let your natural resources teach you their lessons. Natural resources are all around us and can be seen in the beautiful scenes that we get to experience every day here in South Dakota. On the drive-in today, though it was a little misty, I saw countless examples out my window of these picturesque scenes, such as the valleys, the lakes, the rivers, and cropland that make South Dakota, in my opinion, one of the most stunning states in the country. These resources are used every day by us humans and farmers to help fuel the economy as well as our lives to be the best that they can be. But this land, water, air, and minerals that sustain us are more than just for human use or for our eyes to enjoy. They also hold valuable lessons if we just take the time to listen. Now, you might be asking yourself, how can a natural resource teach you a lesson? What do I mean, listen to them? Well, I was in the same boat when I was preparing the speech. And then I did some more research. And the first thing I noticed when I was looking out my window was the soil that the farmers, like my father, use every single day. And I looked up that actually 17.2 million acres of cropland were planted into the soil in 2023 in just South Dakota alone. But about 1 million of these acres would go rotten or would not be harvested at all. And this teaches us about some opportunities and our efforts in life. Just like how the farmers put a lot of effort into their crops and fertilize them so they can sprout and grow, we have to do the same things with our goals. When negligence to the soil or time is wasted, our goals can fall apart, just like the crops that rot. So it's important that just like the farmers, we put in water, fertilizer, just like how we put effort and resources into our goals to make sure we can sprout and learn from the soil that we see outside. But taking a look at the landscape doesn't just teach us that one lesson about cropland. The next thing I noticed was the streams and rivers that we see every single day. Streams crash through rocks, sometimes going around, twisting and turning, so they can reach their ultimate goal, which creates those lakes and oceans that we enjoy as humans. This is the same mindset of perseverance we need to see in our lives. As with those goals, we have obstacles in our way. Sometimes we're going to need to go over that obstacle or around it, as life isn't easy, and those obstacles are part of life, just like how the rocks are part of the rivers that come and go into the lakes. So it's important that we take this perseverance and remember that just like the rivers, we need that same mindset to go around and over them. Lastly, there are the trees, which tell a great story about life and its lessons. Trees are all around the world and can actually be seen in about every part of life. And I was surprised when I researched about this speech that there are actually 3 trillion trees in the world. I never would have thought that there was that many. And the one thing that I all noticed about them was that they all stand tall, strong, and deep in their roots. And this teaches us a lesson, as trees take time to grow and improve, just like us humans. I'm not going to get some dream job or the goals in my life in just a couple of days or even a few years. Just like with trees, it's going to take decades for them to reach that tall figure, just like we want to reach that tall figure in our life. Trees also root themselves so that they can grow tall and strong, just like how we can't do things alone by ourselves. We must root ourselves in our families that love us, our knowledge, as well as the nature around us that we get to see and experience and enjoy every single day. Trees also stand tall in challenges as well as adversary, and they see many storms throughout their lives, just like how we're going to see many issues and things that arise on that development, just like trees see. And it's important that just like the trees, we remember that we're going to see the next day. And whether it's rain, hail, they still stand strong. Just like how with us, our obstacles, we can still get through those. So today, asking myself what used to be such a difficult question, how can natural resources teach us a lesson, is so much easier to see. It's just taking a step outside. I realized that the beauty in the land is not only for my eyes to enjoy, but it also gives instruction to my life and hopefully yours after this speech. Natural resources are all around us and hold an important stance in our lives, especially if we listen to them. The trees, rivers, soil, and more tell such a story than just the look that we get to enjoy. So they not only better our view, but if we take the time to listen, they'll better our lives. Thank you for listening. I'm Caden Schwader.